Backstreet Boy Brian Littrell is suing a Florida woman for $50,000 for allegedly trespassing on his private beach. He says she set out to antagonize, bully, and harass him and his family. He's also suing the county sheriff's office, accusing them of failing to enforce his property rights.
Body cam footage shows a sheriff's deputy speaking with the woman on the beach in one incident.
I'm not accusing you of anything. You're not in trouble. I just wanted
I'm not in trouble.
I just wanted to.
I'm upset because
Yeah.
I wasn't doing anything wrong. That's not why I'm upset. It's these people.
Joining us now is Backstreet Boy Brian Littrell and his attorney, Peter Tickton. Let's talk first to you, Brian. First of all, welcome to both of you. So happy to have you on the show. This story has been fascinating, and it's been in the news for a while. So, Brian, explain to the viewers, this is your private beach in front, but this woman wants to sunbathe or hang out there. Why, and what do you know about her?
I know a lot about her. First off, good morning. I'm a huge fan of Fox and Friends, so I consider myself a friend. But you know, this is disappointing. It's disappointing and it's sad because of the fact that this lady knows that it's private property. She insists on harassing my family. She insists on antagonizing. She knows where my property lines are, yet she seeks me out. She causes violent behavior. She yells at me. She videotapes me. And this is just, you know, this is supposed to be the American dream. You know,
Why is she keying in on you guys? Does she know who you are?
Yeah.
Is that what she's motivated by?
Of course she does. Yeah, of course she does. She tells everybody on the beach who I am. She causes people to come over to try to take pictures.
Is she like a fan? Does she go to your concerts?
No, I haven't seen her at a concert, and I don't know that I would let her in, to be honest with you, because of this lawsuit.
Yeah.
She's just a troublemaker, and it's you know, it's not fun to be in my backyard and not be able to be relaxed. You know, it is private property. It's been private since 1912, when the property was purchased from the government in 1912, and people know the rules, and they just don't abide by them. So it's just frustrating. So I had to take action against this lady.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple, Brian. It's your private property. She is going on there, doesn't have a right to do that. You know, you had a famous song, I Want It That Way, and I want it that way without you on it. But Peter, let me ask you from a legal standpoint, here, you see what I did there?
It was good.
Peter, on a serious note, legally, where does this stand?
Well, you know, we're suing her for trespass. And we're sorry we have to do this, but, you know, the fact is there's no other way to stop her. We also have an action against the sheriff's department because they basically tell people, they don't tell them to leave. You know, they don't necessarily have to arrest people that are trespassing, but they can't give them permission to stay. And we've got these left-wing crazy people. I mean, there's a beach, there's a public beach that's right down the way, actually on each side of a strip of houses. And Brian and his family's house is in the middle of that strip, and they're harassing the neighbors as well. This isn't just against the Littrells. So this is, we think this woman is a little bit off her.
So Peter, we reached out to the woman's lawyer for a statement. We reached out to the sheriff's office, by the way, did not hear back. I don't believe it. We do have a statement from the lawyer for the woman that she says this: the complaint is facially defective as it fails to state claims upon which relief can be granted and is being used as a tool to deter beachgoers such as Ms. Hill from their constitutional right to be present at the beaches in Walton County, Florida. Your reaction to that?
Well, you saw the proof that was right there in that photograph. She's not allowed to squat on the property, sit there. I mean, it's not as though it's an innocent thing that is just easily tolerated because she brings other people with her. And, you know, look, anyone who has a place like this, one of the things you enjoy is having windows to be able to look out at the sea. All of a sudden, you've got a number of people that she's bringing onto the property, and their privacy is gone. You know, this is their backyard. I mean, literally the backyard.
Well, Brian, I would say that the whole basis of our country is private property. I mean, like it's a really important part of who we are as Americans. So what is your next, let me put it this way. Tell me why. Isn't that what we,
Yeah.
Well, it's been a heartache.
It's been a heartache. How, I mean, honestly, you're a famous person. You've got a lot on your mind. You're doing tours. You're doing all kinds of things, but you have to deal with this. What's the next step?
Well, we should be talking about, Backstreet Boys in Las Vegas at the Sphere, and tickets are sold out. And, life is great. Like, we are blessed. Just coming out of the Thanksgiving holiday, like, we've got a lot of things to be thankful for. But, this situation makes the news. It's just enticing. This lady does nothing but entice us. She calls other people over. She's inciting, like, violent behavior. Even online, you have her on Facebook and on record, just slandering our name. And people that know me know the person and the man that I am. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm a good dude. And, we make music. We bring people together with music. I've been doing this for 3 decades, and this is important to me. It's about my name and my legacy, so I have to protect it.
Well, Brian and Peter, thank you so much for coming on and telling your story.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.